How's it going, everyone? John here, and welcome back to another Streamlabs OBS tutorial. If you guys are new to the channel or new to the series and you're wanting to learn the technical side of streaming as well as how to grow, be sure to go ahead and take a look at the other content on the channel, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, if you ever need to reach out to me, my information is going to be in the video description below, so be sure to go ahead and follow me on my other networks. Now, for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up the chat box. This allows people to be able to have the chat on screen. So this already kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of what you're working with. Now, if you ever need to adjust any of the size of like the box, or maybe it's too tall and it's not able to get overall like properties of it, like you don't want this to get really small, I'm going to show you how to work. We're gonna give it a name to add source again, and as you can see here, this will already kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of what you're working with. Now, if you ever need to adjust any of the size of like the box, or maybe it's too tall and it's not able to fit into an area that you want it to be in, and to get really small, I'm going to show you how to. This is the normal that you'll have, the 6. Let's adjusting things here, determine if you want it to be more, it's going to be, and then you can also try, check the most, because viewer as well. Badges, friend can have always show the messages and stuff like that. So and then you can also give it the size. Now, do remember that this box, just that chatter, I'm assuming fairly banned.
Hey guys, Get Level here, and today we're gonna check out how to display your Twitch chat as an overlay.
Hello.
I'm going to show you how to add chat to OBS, a ticker, and some over here on the left. So in order to do that, you want to go into your YouTube account and you want to make sure that you go over into your live streaming option, go into stream now, and then when you scroll down the page, you're going to see the live chat. Option over here on the side. So what you want to do is you want to click on the 3 bars at the top. You want to click on pop out chat. Now when this happens, it's going to give you a URL up here at the top, and you want to click on this, right click, copy, and then you want to go into your OBS studio. You want to click on the plus icon down here at the bottom under your sources, and you want to add a browser source. Bottom, under your sources, and you want to add a browser source. When you do that, all you have to do is call it whatever you want to call it yourself, and then you want to add your source to it. So what I'm going to do in this situation, because I know add is, and you want to add a, you want to click on the plus icon down here at the bottom under your sources, and you want to add a browser source. When you do that, all you have to do is call it whatever you want to call it yourself, and then you want to add your source.
वो सब हो गया, चैट नहीं आ रही।
To it. So what I'm going to do in this situation, because I know that my frame is 1280 by 720. So I'm going to go ahead and make the height 720, so it covers the whole thing. And let's make it 300 pixels wide, and we're going to keep the frames per second 60 up. Then you are just going to scale it.
चुप करो ना, मैंने सब कुछ कर लिया है। का चरिया
it into place, and once your video goes live, then you will actually see the chat pop up here. And again, if you want to make it any different, all you have to do is you go into the properties. Let's say you want to make it a little bit wider. Maybe to cover up a little bit more of the screen. Then you do that.
देखो साइन इन टू चैट कह रहा है, ओपन इन वेब ब्राउज़र भी कर लिया। Browser source, add source, convert plus v, add source, 200 by 600। अब साइन इन टू चैट क्यों कहता है? पे खेल रहा हूँ, ये क्यों गाने
and then it's going to cover up a little bit more of the screen. You do all of that by right clicking and going in ticker. New people that really create a tool BG for background. Go graphics so it's organized. You're going to see at in the front. Snap right. What we're going to do is text option is they actually go super chat. Once you have your act, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click OK on this. I'm going to drag this text down so it's over. Leave it as scroll, and I'm going to try scoot this over. As you want this same thing. Good to go on the scroller. So if we were live right now, then we would have this chat coming in. We would see our chat box here, and then we would have our do this on your screen.
ये नहीं आ रहा यार, ये यहाँ पे आ गया है OBS पे, क्या यार। वे मेरा कुत्ते का बच्चा है यार, क्यों नहीं हो सकता? उसके साथ क्यों नहीं हो सकता? मैं दर्द हो गया यार। फिर चैट नहीं आ रही। यार क्या है, मैं देखो सब कुछ ये देखो कर लिया है देखो। अब जब हो गया है, क्यों नहीं आ रहा, क्यों ना वेला। यहाँ से क्या साइन अब डाल दिया मैंने, क्यों नहीं हो सकता है उसमें? मैंने सारी सोर्स डाल दी है, फिर इंटरेक्ट नहीं हो सकता, इंटरेक्ट नहीं हो सकता। या अल्लाह। ओ भाई ये आ रहे हैं, ये नहीं आ रही लाइव चैट। जो लोग बातें करेंगे साइड पे आते जाएंगे, मैं बस जब बटन दबाऊंगा बस वो आ जाएगा वहां से, सारी चैट देख लूंगा उनकी। पता है बड़ा कुत्ते के बच्चे
What's up guys, in this short tweet will be in the description below. This is done, open it up and go to your settings. Here you will configure and adjust the settings to your hardware and network connection. But before doing this, you will need to make sure that you have a reliable network connection with at least constant 3 MB of upload speed. You can test this on speedtest.net. After a minute or two, on the stream tab you will need to select a stream type, service and enter your stream key here. The key will be in the streaming, if not, resolution and bitrate accordingly, 500 or 400 at least 5. Do a test verify on this indicator while streaming what your speed is. Great. Set your keyframe interval to 2 seconds, redevice lock or push to mute hotkey in the hotkeys tab. And again, change your output resolution if you want to change it. Your downscale filter, but your game might not. You may have to change this setting later, if you have to use by the hotkeys tab. Next, you heard, then set up resolution to be 60. Have hot out with one monitor. It should already be like this as default. You can now close your settings. Now switch to Streamlabs and Game Capture. Name it to whatever you want and on this window, set the mode to capture specific peer in your Streamlabs settings if your micro stream, like subscriber alerts and displaying on Twitch and YouTube. Output and see 1000 bits. To see if on this indicator
Hello everybody, want to see how to add a really cool chat onto what's done. Google and find it, or you can also decide whether you want to log in with Twitch or YouTube or Mixer or some other to allow. So it's now, once you get here, mess with your account or anything. So Streamlabs is perfectly safe. See this option here, chat box. Click on the chat box. And then here, basically, you can pick a couple different styles. There's like a chunky that kind of shows up and it kind of comes in from the side, or you can pick a different one. There's like a nice clean one where they all kind of shoot in from the side. There's so many the most over the other ones. There's one that looks just like Twitch. There's kind of this old school look. I don't really like that one. I like the chunky. That's what I go for, and a lot of people go for either chunky or clean. After you decide here, you want to scroll down and either you want to show moderator badges or not, or subscriber badges like sponsors. That's up to you. That's basically more, you know, on the Twitch side of things. You can pick the background color. I like that you want to key or clean. After you I like this over the go through the nice chunky. Click on the chat box, and then here basically you can pick a different one. There's like these one that and either you want to show more a little back. You can basically just have a different back has to be bigger. I just leave them the way they are. You can crank them and then before you spot on there, then and you don't want it to show up in that chat, then I would recommend you've got necessarily don't have it, will just mute much is ready. This URL, save your settings there at the bottom, and then you can scroll to the top and you want to copy this URL, so you click on copy and that will copy this URL, and then when you're done you want to go into OBS Studio. OBS Studio is another free program. It is perfectly safe as well. You just go just Google, make sure when you do this, if you don't have it, you may have to. That's what we're gonna call it, just as long as you know exactly what it is. Here in the URL link that we just, this is like usually what I'll do. I do like a little smaller as I size, so be able to as well, so ban or hide users that way. And I think you can do usually come up much later or much soon, and that makes it transparent. You want to go into OBS, click on copy, and that will copy this URL, and then perfectly safe as well. You just go just Google OBS Studio and you will find it, or get all to. That's what we're going to then click OK. If you want to change the sizes, like usually what I'll do, you can mess around with box size that I want, and then as you get, but right here and popping up 1, 2, 3. That's how you can bring the background. As you can see, those. little test chat OBS on top if you want to pop type here. What I'll do, I do like 500 with the sizes, but this is more of that kind of so like we got chat OBS and there's sizes. Like usually what I'll do, you can streamline, or just as long as you know exactly what it is. Here in the URL, we're going to copy that or we're going to delete that and then paste that little link that we just copied over there from Hello everybody, we'll talk more about how to use OBS instead of things for delay work. In order to create this, you're going to want to create that, and we can call this resource, so browser source demo, because we're just going to create the same chat default thing right there, which is for right there. So, tube chat interface. In live streaming, you go to the stream now, and where you can see the live chat here, what you want to do is click on that, and then what you want to do is copy this link right here. So you might have to do this before update. After you've copied that link, put the pop-out chat it's over here. So in order to get chat v2 style generator, so it should be this transparent like this one over here. So in order to get this transparency, what you want to do is go to the site TP Opus. Basically what you different colors right here. So if we're and put that is after we've copied that, we want to guess out. So you want to delete. You can also make changes. And then after you link, you can move that you want in OBS URL because this window is pretty long before you pay. All right.